walk away from the auto attack. Karthus putting himself in a very bad position against 3 players. Although he is Karthus, he'll survive a little bit longer because he'll be dead and alive. That's because he's a skeleton. He's actually going for the suicide bomb. That's actually not a terrible idea, as he is definitely not getting out of this. Lee Sin coming in to do as much damage as he can. Karthus going to die to that. Anyway, ult goes down. Lee Sin going to try to get as much damage as he can, but the Caitlyn saves herself with the barrier. Wow, this Caitlyn's really good at barrier. How pissed do you think this Karthus is? The Caitlyn-Orianna combo is going really well, if only because the Caitlyn is running barrier. It's really cool that that's working as well as it is. Draven ulti going up, going to try to catch the Caitlyn once again, but that's not going to work. Oh wait, just kidding, apparently it caught the Caitlyn right as the Orianna shield died. Really lucky pickup, but luck is nothing without skill, right? Good for him. The red team pinging for a dragon as hard as they can. Fizz coming into this bush. Don't face check bushes! No, there's a Lee Sin there! Fizz jumping over the wall to safety, however, because that's how cool Troll Pole is, saving the day. Every single time. Not every time. You know what I'm saying. Level 8 Lee Sin and Thresh going to try to focus down dragons as quickly as they can. This is not going to be a fast dragon. And Malphite getting in position to either steal it or harass and maybe get a couple kills while they're doing it, I believe. Nope, walking back up to mid lane, as there is no clear ward here. Draven throwing them axes. Getting a free dragon in a gold level game, that is painful to look at, and that actually helped their advantage again. They have never been at a gold disadvantage this game, Cho'Gath having built a Rod of Ages, and I think fully stacked on Feast is just going to walk around nomming people. And Karthus with the extra damage is going to make these team fights a really, really unfun thing to be. The only thing that they have, the blue team has on the red team as far as team fights is the Malphite initiation. But it only has to hit the important characters, and if they don't, it's going to be very, very uncomfortable. Fizz getting caught out of position once again by the Cho'Gath, who has too much health for this Fizz to want to initiate on. Cho'Gath is just walking around the enemy jungle right now. Because he's Cho'Gath, look at him, he's ridiculous. Look at you walking around here, adorable. Draven doing as much damage as he can to the shields. Cho'Gath tower diving both characters, getting a silence, getting a null out on the Orianna. That is a dead bottom lane. Both Caitlyn and Orianna going down to this Cho'Gath's gank. Well done. I mean, the Draven got the kill, but the Cho'Gath really facilitated that. Fizz making himself known in mid lane, not really going to do too much here, as he does not actually need to. Malphite waiting for a gank on a character that will never come, because there's both a ward here, and what? Karthus just left. Going into the enemy jungle, maybe going to pick up Wraiths. This Malphite, I think, is the saving grace on their team. Let's hope that he can figure out what he's going to do. Getting caught out of position by the Lee Sin. Lee Sin slowing him, and the Karthus putting the wall out so that Malphite can't run away so easily. Although the Malphite has just skirted on the outside of the wall, doesn't really make a difference. Malphite getting in this, the Lee Sin getting ignited, not going to save his life with that safeguard. But this Malphite is going to die no matter. Just kidding! Karthus is out of mana. How embarrassed is he? Malphite gonna walk away with his passive and 4 bars of health while Caitlyn pushes his lane back. Caitlyn needs the farm as much as anyone right now, going for a BS sword and a pickaxe instead of the Bloodthirster first, which I believe is the smarter choice on Caitlyn. Draven, on the other hand, apparently thinking he's behind, getting a Elixir of Fortitude, and Fizz initiating on the Karthus. I'm actually going to go back to watch that, as that is sort of an important part of the game. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're way back. Oh, jeez. Go, Lee Sin, go. Speed this up. So, anyhow, climbing his Theme Club from that Ignite. Fizz walking around to see what he can see with his little Fizz eyes. Ooh, he's coming around the outside here, coming around the back end, seeing the Karthus recalling, catching him out of position, slowing him with the Troll Pole. Shark slowing him once again, getting a couple Seastone Tridents and Ignite out, and that is a dead Karthus. Walking away before the Karthus can do any extra damage with his spells, because he, as you know, can cast while he's dead for around 5-6 seconds. I don't remember. Doesn't matter in particular. Fizz has bought every blue item he could find in the shop. Good choice. Blue is a good color for Fizz, as he is in fact blue. Cho'Gath hitting a Rupture on the Fizz, however. Fizz getting ridiculously damaged by that silence. Fizz having to Troll Pole away from the Cho'Gath, as Cho'Gath's Feast was up. Danger mode all around. Both Draven and Thresh are full health and in lane, while Orianna's at half health without her carry, as she's coming back down from top lane. That is not a good place for an Orianna to be, by the way, if the Thresh hits a hook. Or if the Draven starts attacking and decides to ult, that Orianna's going to die. Unless she has level 5 shield, which she does, throwing it down onto the Caitlyn right now. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to defend this tower for any length of time, because of the DPS that this Draven can throw out with the Bloodthirster right now. using that at the lantern for really no reason, but it's fun. You ever use that lantern? It's great. It's like a party. Malphite picking up that tower because no one's... I'm sorry. The Cho'Gath gonna pick up mid tower. I thought he picked up the other tower. I was wrong. Malphite picking... Cho'Gath picking up mid tower because he pushed the Fizz out of lane. Shen's not going to be able to do too much, although with the Slice of Revenge, Nom going to go down because of true damage and knock-up silence. Not particularly fun. These ghosts may in fact time out before they reach to the Cho'Gath. We'll see. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Ult going down by the Karthus, seeing what he can pick up. Gonna do a little bit of damage to the Fizz, but it's not gonna make a huge difference in the end. Cho'Gath gonna get pushed way out of position here. Gonna walk them back into the tower, and he's gonna be just fine. The Fizz missing his shark and embarrassing himself. Gold double play, more like missing sharks all day. That rhymes all day again. Karthus getting caught out of position. I really don't want him to be that far out against the Fizz. The Fizz may gonna take a little damage here. Malphite going in basically to suicide and save the Fizz. I'm not sure why he did that. He's worth just as much as the Fizz is. Fizz, in fact, going for Twin Shadows. That's not really a normal build, but I suppose if it works, it works. Well, it's not really working. He's losing right now. I was kind of expecting Fizz to go for a more burst-based build, but apparently he's going for Twin Shadows to slow. Then using his Troll Pull and his Shark to slow as well, trying to keep up with them. Shen getting a taunt off on this Lee Sin, who's really not that important right now, not going for any particular defensive items, making it very easy for most people to focus him down. Karthus recalling after picking up Wraiths. Wolves. I remember where things are in this game, shut up. Malphite teleporting back to the top lane, as he should. I don't know about that, actually. The lane's going to push itself fine. The tower's not going to get any kills. I don't know about that. Cho'Gath and Malphite have both reached the point of who cares if you're attacking me, I'm Malphite and Cho'Gath. Just going to poke each other until one of them says, I'm done here, and walks away. Malphite getting the better of these trades, but honestly, all Cho'Gath has to do is throw a spell out. She is coming in, going to try to do a little bit more damage on the Cho'Gath. The Cho'Gath has to back off now, as that is a 80 carry. Throwing down the Shark and an Ignite, slowing him to such an extent that he cannot run away. Poison, or rather Seastone Trident, doing extra damage and picking up that kill in the end. Karthus picking up the Wraiths on the red side. Nothing particularly exciting going on for Karthus, except that he finished his Rod of Ages and has a Tear of the Goddess that has a few stacks on it. Actually, a little bit more than 2/3, that's not bad. I'm wondering if this Fizz is going to get anything heavy AP, like at Rabadons or something, because he's really not doing a huge amount of damage right now, and that's sort of worrying me. At 21 minutes, he should want to burst a lot of people down. Between Karthus having a Rod of Ages, doing a lot more damage than him. It's just kind of worrisome, so. Malphite pushed way into the enemy jungle. Everyone's pinging him like, guys, he's right there. Seriously, guys. Lee Sin gonna try to stop him from doing that as much as he can, but again, Lee Sin is not a threat right now to this Malphite. Going for the squishier BF Sword Vamp Scepter, going for a Bloodthirster build. I'm not sure if I agree with that over much, as they need more bruisers against this blue team. Draven and Thresh pick up Dragon again for free. There are no rewards around it. Not sure why that is. 27 minutes around for the Dragon to come up. Lee Sin with red buff, pushing back the Malphite a tiny bit. Still, if there was a trade going on, or if Malphite felt like ulting, it would be a very easy trade for the Malphite to make. Shiz and Shen going in on the Draven, who has gotten really badly caught out, but the Thresh making this work because of the box and those hooks. The Flay saving that Draven. I believe the Draven didn't die, right? Oh, he totally did. I didn't even see him in all that craziness. Well, still 2 for 1 going down for the red team. This Thresh is making it work over in that mid lane. Actually, in every lane he's in, to be honest. He's just doing really well. Good for him. Orianna getting caught by a wall. Oh, that's so painful to look at. Thresh may hit a hook. Nope, a hook misses and saves this Orianna's life. Apparently he was just feeling really generous with that. Caitlyn now has an Infinity Edge, making her DPS much higher than anyone else's in this game, maybe except for Fizz. Or this Malphite, for that matter. He's doing quite a bit of damage. Malphite getting caught out of position a tiny bit, running through the enemy team to get to his own team. About half health right now. Lee Sin shooting himself over to the red buff that the blue team has stolen, unfortunately. Let's see. Caitlyn at 164 minions, Draven at 127, kind of losing the advantage that he had earlier. Karthus at 146 to the Fizz's 122, but the Fizz has 5 kills somehow, I'm surprised. His damage isn't so high that it's giving him a lot of these kills, he's just sort of getting last hits on them. Cho'Gath and Malphite doing quite well for themselves at 159 and 140 respectively. Cho'Gath farms like a beast though, it's really not hard to farm with Cho'Gath. Orianna throwing the longest attack move you've ever seen, or command attack, whatever you want to call it. And Draven getting another BF sword, probably going for the Infinity Edge. Yep, the Cloak of Agility is down. Infinity Edge will be next for him. Cho'Gath picking up a Runic Bulwark. I've said this in every game I've cast so far, but it is a super good item, and you really should consider getting that if you are either a defensive character or a tanky support. Or just a support in general. Just get the item, it's super good. Draven just taunting, because Draven has some of the best taunts in the game, using that lantern because it's fun to use. See, now this is ward coverage right here. All these blue wards around Baron to make sure that no one's going to sneak that one. Red team only having warded the dragon entrance. Admittedly, the dragon has been going down to the red team every single game, or every single time it's been up, so, you know, it hasn't been working out too badly. Thresh getting sighted by a whole bunch of wards. Not going to matter in particular as his team is around to defend him. Oh. Oh, jeez. What happened? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go back and watch that one really quick. We'll just check that out. Boop, boop. That wasn't actually far enough back there. Let's see what happens. Oh. That happened. Right, Cho'Gath burst him down, then ate him. That doesn't surprise me in the least. Okay. Meanwhile, mid lane, blue team is gonna go for a 3-man push against the tower. Karthus is like, oh god, please help. Oh god. Oh, jeez. And guess what? His team has come around to help a little bit. Karthus is going to just kill this all with Defile and a couple of Tempest. Gonna make it so no one takes any particular damage. Orianna gets hooked right into a Draven ulti. The box goes down, the Thresh is all alone on the Fitch. Fizz throws an ulti and catches the Malphite and the Karthus. The Karthus too early, has to flash away. Lee Sin kicking the Malphite into tower range. Actually gonna get a kill on the Karthus, however, the Malphite did. Karthus throwing them ult, not doing any particularly large amount of damage. That was a cool team fight. The blue team winning that, mostly because of the late response by the red team. The Thresh got a good hook, threw a box down, but everyone else came in very, very late and stood well within Fizz's ult. Oh god, Draven, what are you doing? No, Draven, no! Oh, Draven saving his own life on the Thresh lantern. I'm not sure why he went in on that. The blue team very, very low on HP now. Cho'Gath putting himself really far out there, but because he's Cho'Gath, has a Runic Bulwark and a Rod of Ages, his 3.6k HP and ridiculously high, for what it's worth, defenses are going to keep him alive. No danger at all there. The red team having to abandon this tower because of that previous team fight. Shen going to teleport into the Orianna and maybe try to get a Shadow Dash onto this. Oh god, this Thresh is so good. This Cho'Gath is what I was going to say, but then Thresh pulls him away with the lantern. I guess the Cho'Gath did it, he right-clicked the lantern, but I mean still, well placed by the Thresh. This Thresh is really just sort of winning the game for the team. It's amazing. Fizz, Orianna, and Caitlyn all pushing down bottom lane together because best friends forever, while the red team actually defended this tower rather nicely because of the Cho'Gath distracting them. I suppose you can call that defending. Distracting, I suppose. Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge both finished for Draven, while the Caitlyn has just now finished her Zeal, and is probably going to get a Bloodthirster next, or a Zephyr. Karthus building a Zhonya's and has the Tear of the Goddess on the back end, making it a little bit easier for him to farm that up. Lee Sin and Cho'Gath going to try to focus down this Shen as fast as they can. Shen, however, going for the Sunfire first is going to be very, very tanky against both the Lee Sin and the Cho'Gath's basic auto attacks, as well as the Giant Spell making it just harder in general to kill him. Thresh, no matter how well you're doing, is sort of like avoiding using wards where you would expect them. Although he does already have the vision ward over at... Never mind, I'm totally full of it. There are vision wards everywhere there need to be. They're all at the map effective. Cho'Gath saving both the Karthus and himself with a really well-placed Rupture. And Lee Sin just throwing a Q and running away like a girl. Good choice. Orianna with level 5 Dissonance and Protect is going to be a pretty good support now that she's gotten 11 to 12 levels into it. And all these pings going down, not entirely sure what they're trying to say, except Malphite's pretty hard to kill. Maybe try to stop focusing him and maybe focus Dragon. Thresh chilling all alone over there, I'm not